Hi, my name is William Carter, and I work with the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. That's us, here in Geneva. The IFRC and Airbus are launching a challenge to design a better hand washing device for emergency response. Hopefully you've seen the flyer and you've seen the criteria that we're looking for in terms of hand washing, and hopefully you've seen that you will have the opportunity to ask questions about hand washing in emergencies and what kind of designs that we're looking for. I really do hope that you take that opportunity to ask questions. I'll be working with Airbus to make sure that all questions that are asked get answered and that everyone has the right understanding of what we're looking for in terms of this challenge. But I thought I'd make this video just to answer a few of the questions up front. So the first one that probably most of you have is, why hand washing? Why is this important? I work in the water, sanitation, and hygiene promotion team with the Federation. Providing access to safe water and sanitation is really important, but so is hand washing. Hand washing can break the chain of transmission for a lot of diseases, from diarrheal disease to things like pneumonia and influenza and even the common cold. Hand washing is a really powerful tool. But the problem is, particularly after disasters, it's something that can be really difficult to actually do. If you're like me, you probably have a kitchen or a bathroom sink in your house, hopefully with some soap next to it, and it's relatively straightforward. Or if you're in an Airbus office, there's probably a few steps away a nice toilet with a hand washing station there before you leave. That's not always the case for people after disasters. Quite often coverage in poorer countries, coverage of water and sanitation is quite low, and that includes hand washing access. So it's something that can be really difficult to actually do. A lot of people want to do it. I think there's sometimes a misunderstanding that people don't know or don't care. But the fact of the matter is, most people do want to wash their hands. It's just quite often very difficult to actually do that. In an emergency response, we may not have large networks of piped water, so just putting in sinks everywhere is really not an option. So the second question you probably have is, why do we need a device? And that's because we have to set up something that allows people to wash their hands in as many different contexts and many different environments as possible. So that's why we're looking for an actual dedicated device. Hopefully, as I said, you've seen the different criteria that we're looking for. The last question I guess I'll answer is, do I have to meet all of those criteria? And I think, quite honestly, not really. If you've got something that is really amazing, but perhaps it doesn't quite meet every single criteria that we've set, submit it anyway. We're really looking forward to seeing what kind of new ideas that you come up with. We're looking forward to seeing new ways of delivering hand washing, also new ways of making things lighter and easier to ship, because that's where a lot of the money that we spend on disaster response quite often goes into. We try to buy local or build local as much as we can, but in a lot of disasters we are going to have to ship something in. So the lighter it is, the easier it is to ship, the further our money can go to helping people in need. I wish you really good luck with the challenge. I'm an engineer myself, so I know that something like this, a design contest, is a really fun way of showing off creativity and the design talents that I know that the people who work at Airbus have. As I've said before, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with. I'll be answering questions throughout the next few months of the process, and I'll be helping Airbus judge the results. We're looking forward to it, and I wish you all the best of luck, and see you at the prize ceremony. Thanks a lot.